Waiting for this to pop up, too. Alright, there we go. That's up and about as well, so now we're just going to wait a little bit here, and then we'll get started. Make sure everything is rolling, and then I will switch the screen over for what we're going to be doing. Yeah, we'll get started here momentarily. Hopefully you guys are doing alright and everything's going A-okay for you. Especially for what we are going to be doing tonight. So. This might be like a low energy stream. It's kind of hard for me to really say on the output of it, but it's going to be mostly just me being productive. Just talking whenever it can be. So, it'll be all good. It will be all good. Yeah, I'm just waiting a little bit here just so that way I make sure everything's A-okay for what we're going to be doing. Alright. And I'll go and transfer this over. Especially for what we're going to be doing. Hope you guys are doing alright and everything's going okay. So, pretty much the game plan for tonight, for what I can say and do, is we're going to be editing some... well, first things first, I'm going to start out with GIMP, because I need to edit my stream schedule, and then I need to make a thumbnail. Actually, no, I need to make 2 thumbnails, just because the idea of what's going to be happening this coming Wednesday as well. So I need to make that. I gotta make 2 thumbnails, and then after that we're gonna be editing some shorts up and everything, especially for on my end and also on Tara's end. That's pretty much the game plan I can think of until if I can get all that done and consolidate for maybe like within an hour or so. I can show you the bulk of what we're gonna be doing next, being editing wise or so, but. In the meantime or so, that's kind of like the game plan that we got going for the most part. Game plan for the most part of what we got going, overall sake. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and basically kind of like focus on editing this up or so for what we're going to be doing. Also, before I forget or so, let me make sure this is a fit. Apparently, the window did not fit itself. No, it didn't fit itself, so let me do this. I need you to transfer. Did it actually fit? Oh, it actually did fit itself. That's interesting. That is very interesting that it did that, even though it's like everything's in the background. Hold on a second. Let me do this. What is this? Oh, okay. I need to double check and make sure. I could have sworn I had a background screen. I think I have a background screen somewhere. Give me a second. Let me add this. Let me add a background screen here. I'm going to add a picture. Image. I just want to be able to make sure this is correct, especially for what we're going to be doing. Because otherwise it's going to look weird, the fact that that's in the background. Now I got a background screen here. Ah, here we go. Do that. Oh. Nope. Did I do anything? I did something. Sorry, I did something. I'm not sure what I did. Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. Okay. My bad. I just realized what it was. There we go. That looks better. Okay. Just so we have at least a background screen, so that way you guys can see exactly what I'm doing and everything. There we go. I immediately forgot that literally it just does that just because it doesn't want to show what is made window file-wise, and it doesn't want to show the taskbar for what it is. But either way, I'll go ahead and show off exactly what I'm doing here. So I'll go ahead and do this, what I gotta do. Because I know I gotta make 2 thumbnails. One being for Wednesday, because we're gonna be doing the big walk with Emmy, Ray, Spicy, and Lan, if a few of them are available for it. And then we're also going to be doing the big walk again on Friday, but this time it's going to be with a whole larger, different group, and it's going to be like as madness as it's going to be for it. So it's crazy it's going to be for it. So all right. Let me see here. Let me take this. I'm going to leave that there. I know I had multiplayer madness for this, so we'll where is it? Yeah, there we go. Multiplayer madness, and since this is a Wednesday one, Wednesday stream, there we go. There's a lot of rearranging, especially for what we're going to be doing. What? Alright, I already used that. If you're curious too, literally everything I have is literally just out, you know, unsorted. For what it is. Completely unsorted. If only you knew how my thumbnail settings were, it would be like, man, what's wrong with you? For all sakes. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that, and then I'll just add Emmy to this. Add Emmy to this. Where's Emmy? Oh, Emmy, where'd you go? Where's Emmy? Apparently her image does not want to pop up unless I did it wrong. Let me double check. Trying to make... Then again, I mentioned about the fact that, you know, oh, you know, I've got my layers and everything, and then lo and behold, I've got my layers completely wrong because I'm trying to identify where certain other people are. I don't have, like, specifically any other people for this thumbnail, per se, so it's just mostly just me, just kind of, like, just do it simple, but also just kind of do it for what it is. Alright. Export. Let me do this. Do that. Okay. Let's do a big walk. That's done. That's at least thumbnail number 1. Done. I know that it ain't like anything grand scheme of things, but hey, sometimes something simple can easily just do it, you know? You gotta do something simple here. Let's see here. We don't need Wednesday, we need Fridays. Do I have Fridays? I don't think I have Fridays anywhere here. Jesus Christ, that didn't even look right. Alright, alright, here, I'll make a new one. I'll make a new one here so that way we can get this correctly. Alright. I gotta make sure this is all lowercase, especially considering the secret behind this for what I got. The secret. Alright. by color. Row that by 5. Row that by 5. I need to get Rose Calivert music for this when I get a chance. It's crazy for me to even mention about Zenless Zero when I haven't even touched the game in about a week or two, even though specifically saying that I have, what was it? I have literally seen the game. Then again, I make videos for Terra, so I've kind of like get caught up anyways when it comes down to like some of the stuff I do. Drop shadow. Let's have a drop shadow to this. It's a little bit darker. Not a little dark, but not too crazy. There you go. Right there. Alright, let me remove my image, and then I'm going to add... Specifically, I am going to add the following people here. I got for this. Who do I want for this one? I mean, considering the fact it's going to be a chaotic group anyways. Whoop. Nope, that's an... Wait, that's an old ass... That's an old ass image. I don't need that. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do the pose to that one. That works. Then I'm going to do... I need to get the following images here. I need to get Summer's image real quick. Alright, let me get this. Who do we want to work with? That didn't work. There we go. I need to have, like, especially if I start doing these or so, or if it ever, like, looks interesting to everybody or so, I'll probably, see if I can... Oh, honestly. I also need to send something real quick. Alright. Let me check here. So, with that... Okay. I think I got the images I need. I'm missing, like... Considering that it's going to be a party of 10 people, I'm going to have at least, like... Because it's going to be no more than 10. It's basically people in that group for it. I'm probably going to just put Lock Scars with Abyssal and then Summer Bite on that, and then if anybody else wants to be added to it, I'm gonna have to just kind of like need to get a thumbnail from or so. Alright, let me go ahead and get this done. Before I do anything else, I gotta make sure I'm in the right pile for this. Right here. We'll... Do we even want the anime? You know what? Consider fact is gonna be crazy. Sure, why not? Why not? We'll make it happen. Add a little speed. Add a little speed to it, because clearly I feel like it's not gonna be a speed rush. But I'd be damned if it feels like it's gonna be a rush to victory here. All right, let me get lock. Let's do 800. Oh, that's too small. Let's do 1,000. Yeah, that can work. I can see this working. I'll just move this over, move them over here. We'll move them both right here. Then, just because I want to add an outline to them or so, I am... Here, let me go ahead and add Summer to this, and then we'll start, like, adding the details and everything to this as we kind of keep going. Let me add Summer. Where are you? Oh, Summer. I say that immediately winter pops in or something. Because I feel like I accidentally called his name or something. I don't even think does he even remember that joke? Are you Summer? There you are. Okay, there's Summer. I'll add 1,000. How big is that? Add a little big. I'll add you again. Let's go 800. How do I want to do this? Let's go... I don't want to make them too small, but let's go 600. I want to get... Actually, you know what? I have a thought. There we go. Yeah, this will work. This will work. Because I was hoping to be able to kind of like sneak them in where... Yeah, this will work. Okay. Yeah, this will work just fine. It's nothing crazy, but at the same time, this will work on a thing. Until we get like multiple people for this, I feel like this will probably do for now as a temporary thing until maybe we get something extra with it. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, so let me think here. Actually, no. I think I can take a wild guess. I'm gonna take a wild guess here. I'll take a wild guess here for this. Alright. Alright, let me select lock here. I'm gonna delete that outline. And select them. We're gonna grow this out. I'll give him dark red. You know what's crazy? Is literally, I did make a discovery, like, when those just chatting images that I made, or the thumbnails for it, I made a discovery that literally, there is a way to hue it, where you can actually make it rainbow colored for GIMP. So literally, as a funny-ass joke, I literally could just make, as a funny-ass joke to Locke, which I'm not going to, but it'd be kind of funny. I'd give him, like, rainbow outlining if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that. I'll just give him, like, a dark red. Give him a dark red here. And then I'll probably give Summer, like, maybe a light blue. Light blue. That, and then I will, do that. That works. I do hate the fact that anytime VR... I noticed this in VR chat, too, where every single time, even if you get a picture in or something... Oh, hold on a second. This'll... Your neck, buddy. Okay. I hate the fact, too, that basically, in that kind of vein or so, literally, I don't know why they do it, but every time you take a picture or so, for some unknown reason, there's always like this white outline around it or so. I'm pretty sure you guys can see it, but there's like this white outline like around the hands. Here, you can even see it like a little bit of creasing right through the hat there. It's a thing that's in VR chat. It does it. I think it's like a light reflection or something, but it kind of does that with any photos you kind of take or so. I'm pretty sure there's like a workaround with it, but I'm not gonna basically put that amount of effort in just for it. And then for summer, I don't know why, but I'm assuming they're like a light blue. I don't know. Summer to me is like a light blue. We'll do that. Do a light blue summer. Maybe. I could be wrong. They might be a purple kind of person. So let me make sure I'm selecting this down. Let's find out how that works. Yep, works. Okay. I'll give you a light blue. Light blue. Also, I just realized, too, I honestly feel like Summer did that on purpose, but they're literally over here doing the Mr. Beast pose. I just realized that now. It didn't dawn on me till now. I'm just looking at it. It's like, wait a damn minute. Also, before I forget, let me do this. I need to, let me shrink that down a little bit. It's not a 5. We'll do a 4. Because it looks a little bit too much of the, beast. There we go. There we go. That works. Okay. Alright, now let me add the filters to this. Let me add some drop shadows to this. Add a little drop shadowing-esque things to it, and then after I get this done, I gotta get my stream schedule, and then we'll do some shorts. We'll do some editing shorts here. Normally, I would have both things open up right now, but I think just for the sake of, like, curiosity's sake, I want to see how it fares. Like, I don't have any computer issues or anything, but it's one of those things where, you know... Increase the OPIC so I can see where he is. We'll do that. And then summer, we'll do this. Yeah, I'm just doing this just so I can see exactly where's the drop-off. Okay, we'll do that. Alright. Alright, let's have a look at this. What do we got? Oh, that's good for the start. I'll worry about my other thing later. It's like a little bit of too much lighting on it, but it's small detail. It's not like anything crazy that's coming out of it. Alright, let me go ahead, export this. I'm gonna make this as our Friday thing. Where is it? In my sea of thumbnails that I made in the past. I'll just dub this as the collab one. Export that. Save. Make sure that's saved. Alright. Now we just need to let me get my stream schedule and then we'll get that made real quick. Where are you? Stream. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's see here. So, here's the deal. And then here's the deal here. So, we're going to be doing the big walk on Wednesday, but it's going to be at a different time. What we're going to end up doing is, if I'm going to be doing the big walk on a Wednesday or so, I might end up having to basically, just because for... Do I want to? That's a question. No, we'll take the safe route for this one. I might just basically take Monday off and basically just have the, because I know the big walk that I promised to, Spicy and a few others will happen on Wednesday. I'll just take Monday off so that way, I'll have at least a day just to be able to prep and get everything ready. Not for Wednesday, but more specifically for like stuff on Tuesday, and then a few other things if I need to make anything. So what we're gonna need to do is let me find my just chatting thing. That's the wrong one. It's that one. Where is my off? Right there. Okay. It got moved around a little bit here. I'll do that. And then we will do... Where's the other one? Nope, that ain't it. That's it. Nope. 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 I gotta make sure to label these. Let me label these just for my own sanity's sake, because I immediately forgot. Alright, where of all the things in the world, where is that other off one? Right here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, because I also need to change out my background. I don't think I have a new background picture that I can work with for this stream schedule. I'll have to double check. I don't even remember taking any pictures last night because VRChat was being a real... It was being something, that's for sure. Let's do this. I'm going to move this up. Make sure there's like plenty of lining here. There's plenty of space for me to work with here. And then what I need to do too, because since it was asked, I need to change the thing. So it's not going to be at 4 p.m. like it normally is on Wednesdays. It's just going to be it's going to be changed a little bit just to for it. So I'm going to do this by color. Do that, increase the borders. You know what, honestly, let me do grow. Sure. Sure, why not? We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Actually, that works a lot better, considering that I try to do like a border. For some reason, borders in this is weird, because if you do it on a small-ass text or so, or it's like lowercase, it always just fattens it up for some reason. Never understood why. I won't be able to get that text there. Always does it that way. Not sure why. Alright, cool. None? Alright. Okay, now I need to figure out what kind of picture I want to put in the background for this. Especially for what we're going to be doing. I've done that. That. Standalone. I don't remember why I had that. Let me check my thing. I'll check my stuff here and see what we got. I'll just drop it in if it's something I can work with. No. Nope. Actually, honestly, I remember this. Do I have that in there? Nope, that's not it. Yeah, sure. We'll work with that. Alright, we'll work with that. Alright. I'll export that. Gonna wait on my downloads here, and then basically, once we get this, we will switch this over. Alright. And then if I'm correct, let me look at the time. It would be from Monday 24th to the 28th. Okay. Alright. Make sure I have this correct. And then I'll basically have this I'll have this ready for when I make that announcement for it. Be in Discord, Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky. Make that a thing. Alright, cool. Save that. Alright, save that. So let me recap. 2 thumbnails. Schedule. I think that's it. Let me go ahead and boot up my DaVinci, and then I'm gonna turn this over. I'm gonna boot up my DaVinci and then turn this over for what we're gonna be doing next. Alright, let me do this. There we go. Alright. Cool. Alright. Okay, so. Alright, so. Let me remember here, too, because I did a trick here. Is that it? No. Where is it? Yeah, right here. Okay. Because I made a custom name and media thing, so that way I could be able to put this, because I noticed it on hand where it felt like it needed something a little bit extra to add to it, especially for when I ever share it to like media or so. Just basically so that way people, they can just go check me out elsewhere, you know. Let me remove a couple of these clips. A couple of these clips. Alright, so. Alright, let me go, because I know I previously downloaded a few other clips and everything. I just need to go locate and see where they are. Okay, was that? So it was literally 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright. We'll add this. Copy this. Stretch that out. I'll line it up there. Oh, dang it. Where is my box blur? Where's my box blur? Because I could have sworn I had it. Yeah, there's box blur. Even crazier is I had that favorited, but for some reason it just didn't want to favor. Alright, add about, there we go. Trying to get that lined up so that way, let's hover over it. Alright. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Alright, let me see how this looks.
But yes, here. I can take you, to a different world here. Here. Oh, fuck!
That was the worst possible time.
God.
Shit.
You okay? You alright?
I'm good. I don't know if it makes you feel better or if it makes you feel great. The fact I knee dropped my floor when I did it. I jumped and knee dropped it.
All right. And then what was the name of this clip? You know what's funny is like. I had a name of this clip here. Let me double check. I need to locate the name of this clip so that way I can name it. I like some interesting names to this, too. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum. Where's the name of it? Ah, okay. Okay. Alright, let me go this. Oh, for God's sakes. Not what I asked. Copy. There. I didn't ask for copy text, I asked for a copy of that. It's fully rendered. There we go. Done. Alright, now I just need to grab the next one. Okay, let me grab the next one here.
Yeah.
A gazebo up here.
Yeah, a gazebo.
Gazebo.
Is it bad that I... Oh, wait a minute. I remember.
The one D&D story.
I could be wrong. I think there's a clip of it, because I think at one point or another, I called it a gazebo or garbanzo at one point, and during the daylight version of this world. Yeah, I think I called it a garbanzo in the past.
I don't actually remember. I try to actually find the clip to this, especially because I clip my own stuff on Twitch and everything, and if it's not shared on YouTube or something, it's somewhere in Twitch. I try to find it. I couldn't find it anywhere. I know for 100% I called a gazebo I called a gazebo a garbanzo. I do distinctly remember that. I just don't remember where I could find it.
Well, every time I hear the word gazebo, I think
Yeah.
of the one.
Yeah.
Alright, let me do this. Might as well add a little bit of editing to this. Let me see. All right. We do this. Interesting. Okay, not bad. Alright. Okay. Just grabbing some resources here because that way I can make this a little bit easier for myself. I'll leave that open. Alright, so need to match the text to this to be able to pull this off, and I think I know what to do. Alright. Let me do this. I'm gonna move this back. Wait.
Yeah.
How far? Okay, that's matched up. Alright. I'm making sure that's matched up. Alright. Move this back.
Yeah, is it? Oh, wait a minute, I remember.
D story.
I could be wrong. I think there's a clip of it, because I think at one point or another, I called it a gazebo.
Oops.
Or garbanzo 1 point, and during the daylight version of this world, 1 point.
Yes. Something funnier is the fact that I literally got like these weird ass texts. There's like some new like fusion titles that DaVinci Resolve has added that I see. I've never really looked too deeply into it because it's one of those things where it's like it's like one of those things. You need to have a purpose on why you need them, you know? You need to have like some sort of a purpose with it. Oh, let me do this. Let me make sure that. Let me make sure this is lined up. What I'm gonna do is let's add a black outline around this. Add a black outline around this. There. Alright, turn this into a compound clip. We're gonna have to line this up. We're gonna line this up a little bit because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it pop out and then I'm gonna add a pop noise to it. So I just need to do this.
Garbanzo 1 point. Garbanzo 1 point, and during the daylight.
Just need to add a pop noise to this. So I'm gonna move this over because I do remember distinctly I put a. Where are you? Where's my pop noise? Oh, I haven't added it in here. Alright. Let me go to my contacts. I gotta add this in here. I could have sworn I did, but apparently I didn't. There we go. Gotta add to it. Let me line this up first, and then I will add this.
I remember. I think
Copy that.
Point. Point.
Use that. Alright, let me see how this looks.
Yeah.
A gazebo up here.
See how this looks.
Yeah, a gazebo.
Gazebo.
Is it bad that I? Oh, wait a minute. I remember.
The one D&D story.
I could be wrong. I think there's a clip of it because I think at one point or another I called it a gazebo or garbanzo at one point, and during the daylight version of this world.
I'll say. Let me time it right.
Point.
Right there.
Point. And during the day or garbanzo at one point, and or garbanzo at one point, and during the daylight.
Alright. That worked. That worked. Okay. Oh, what? Hello? What is that? Something is hanging off of here. Who are you? Alright, there we go. Mark out. Move that over. I don't know why it does that, but for some reason DaVinci does a thing where it just has it hanging off. I don't know if it's just kind of like a spacing thing or something, but yeah, it just literally has like a hang-off point to it. It's kind of weird. Weird nevertheless. Let's copy that. Because for some reason, DaVinci does not like question marks, exclamation points, or question marks for some reason, especially if you put it in a file. Actually, it goes for anything else, whether it be like a, be it an asterisk, or be like a, just like a angle line. Nah, was it talus or something like that? Talus or something. Alright. Okay, let me... Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and clean my mess up. Let's clean this up. Remove those. And remove that. Okay. Alright. That's 2 out of 6. Next up, we need the next one. Okay, I got that one, 2, 2, and then there we go. This is a big one. Ooh, that takes over the other one. Make sure I move all terrace stuff over here real quick. Okay, let me get this. There we go. Need to... Alright. Good on that. Alright. That moment on hand, we're gonna find out exactly what this is.
The
You're
butt.
good making yourself the butt?
The butt.
No, the butt.
Butt divider. That is me.
Cheek divider.
Cheek divider. If I was ever a ladies' man, sure, I'll call myself Cheek Divider or something, but I'm pretty sure that will never happen in a long time. Cheek Divider. Cheek
That'd be a
Divider.
hell of a foreshadowing if that was the case. Jesus Christ, past me.
You know what? I'm gonna grab one of my hoodies, and then if I can figure out how to make a logo or something, I'm just gonna basically put like one of those, you know, those like biker patches they would put like on their thing. I would just put Cheek Divider on there or something as a patch. Or is that heavy after hours? Don't give people any ideas. Last thing I need to do is wake up one day and then for some reason someone points out, when did you get an account on the blue site? It's like, no, I've never had one. Wait, what do you mean? And it's literally someone just put it up there as a joke.
The word. I wouldn't be surprised if that actually happened, and not to me, but somebody else in real life has probably had that happen or something, where someone just does that. Just literally, just for no reason whatsoever, just kind of be like, hey, I got the ultimate prank here, and just literally just decides to make like a fake account somewhere like that. That'd be so bad. Alright. I need to go find Lance. Here's what I'm thinking, but I don't know if I want to or not. I feel like I can easily probably just like do a zoom in and basically go, and it shows like Lance thing for it. I don't even think that hold on a second. I don't even think that he is still around. Let me check. Do I even have that thing? How far back do I go? It goes all the way back. Okay. Alright, that stream I mentioned does go all the way back. I think it's the next one? Let me check. I think it's this one. Let me check. Let me go to the VOD here. I want to double check.
Too close.
Oh, I found it. Okay. Alright. Cool. Screw it. Alright, we'll make it happen. We can make it happen. I was worried that the comment section was deleted. Hey, Velas, what's going on? Or, how you doing? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing alright. I'm basically just editing some videos up for, this coming week and everything. Just kind of getting that done or so. What's happening? And how's life treating you? Trying to get this right thing, and then I'm gonna... probably do a zoom in here. Alright. Alright. Great. I'll save it. Hey, Gam, welcome on in too. Hope you're doing alright. What's happening? I'm basically editing some stuff up here. I already got, so, in this order, I got 2 thumbnails for the big walk thing that's going to be happening next week. One's going to be happening on Wednesday, and then there's going to be another one I'm doing collab-wise on, Friday with a few people I know. It's going to be nuts. I'm actually kind of glad that I did not lose the VOD to that, so that'd be nice. Alright, so... Alright, let me see here. Now I just need to... find the moment where it was. Yeah, how's everything on you guys' end? Hope you guys are doing alright. Also, I want to apologize, too, if I mispronounce your name for the most part. I say that, and then I was about to say it, and then I immediately just, like, brain stopped myself there because I thought I was going to mispronounce it. I'm not doing much my get on VR. I'm pretty much... Damn, I was going to troll a little bit, but pretending I can't... But pretending I can't hear you, but then Gam comes in. What am I editing? I'm editing shorts. YouTube and TikTok shorts. I'm editing my shorts right now, and then I'm going to be editing some TikTok shorts for my friend Tara Redgrave. Especially his VR chat stuff for TikTok, and then if I can get that set up on YouTube as well. So, that's what I'm doing right now. I thought I'd just do like something a little different, because normally I would do like just chat. I do like different game stuff. I normally don't even stream on Saturdays unless I was doing like an indie game or something in the past. But I thought, you know what, I'll just bring it back and start showing off what I'm editing here and there. So, you know, as a fun thing.
You know, I'm gonna grab one of my hoodies and then I'm gonna put like, you know, those like biker patches they put on their thing. I was putting HeavyDivider on there or something as a patch. Or is it? Or,
Like this.
Heavy after hours.
Respect the... Yeah, DaVinci Resolve is really good. Normally, when I started out editing, I used a thing called, what was it? I'm trying to think of the name of it. It was a certain kind of software I used, that was just like, it was the simplest of editing or so, but my god, it took a long time for that thing to basically render stuff, for it. It was like a starting, like, software or so, you know? So, but, I'll have to remember it. Was it, wait, I think I remember, was it OpenShot? I think it was OpenShot. I think it was OpenShot is what I'm thinking. Off the top of my head, I think it was that. Top of my head, that's what I'm thinking, but I could be wrong. But yeah, it's been a hot minute since I ever thought of it because I've been using DaVinci for so long that I literally, it was like in the back of my head here. Okay, and then now I just need to add that comment that Lan said. Then what I'll do is I'll move this in and then add a swipe effect, swipe sound to it. Might be biased, but DaVinci, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I can't really say much about any other pieces of software just because the only one I've ever dealt with was a simple one that I got for desktop, and then I got DaVinci Resolve, and I've been using it since DaVinci Resolve 15, I think. I want to say 15 or 14. And, I did it, I was literally on a bad computer top when I was doing this. Literally, it had like a 1070 on it. And it was also my streaming PC too, so because of it, it was worn down over time and everything. It was literally like worn down and everything over time for it. And because of it, it made it harder for it to render stuff too. So sometimes it would literally be a little bit bulky or just like screw up based on like how it was rendered. Let me think. Where did I put my swipe? I'm looking for my swipe sound. Sorry, I'm looking for my my sea of stuff here. You know how it goes. You're just looking for the sea of stuff here to find it or so. You don't have... Oh, you're talking about that? Usually there's a way to do it. There's actually a website where literally you can actually make a comment for that and make it round and everything. For this particular or so, in order for me to make that round, as far as I know, knowledge-wise, I basically have to just soften the edges or so, like that. I literally could just soften the edges here. It's kind of mostly just soften it for the most part. It isn't going to be as round as it could be, but I don't really know the effect to be able to make that because I was using like just standard standard editing for it. Oh, let's see. Where's that swipe? Okay. In this page, you can search for transform and effects. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Let me look. You know what? Here, we'll give it a go. Yeah. Infusions, you can use a rectangle node, and it has a round edge slider. Ah, okay. I know what you're talking about now. Here, let me do this. Give me a second. Let me get back in this real quick. I'm gonna fix that. Add tool. And then it was like, no. I don't think it's that. Yeah, this. Usually you can use her. I'm trying to think here because it's been a hot minute. Sorry. Infuse. Okay. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Again, I've always done like standard stuff when it came down to it or so. Alright, let me do this. Fusions. It's not there. Settings. No, that ain't it. Okay. Okay, my bad. So no worries, just click on the media and... Media, sorry. Forgive me. Let me do this. Yeah, click on the media. Oh boy. Click on the media infusion and press shift space. Okay. No, that's not it. Jesus Christ in the head. Jesus Christ. Come on, brain. Stop being search. Okay. No, that ain't it. Sorry, my brain's quitting on me. I do apologize. I know what you're asking me, but it's my brain's quitting on me. Yeah, I apologize. It's like, I'm thinking on hand what you're asking. It's just for some reason I've never used it for anything, so it's one of those things where it's like, I never really thought of it. Wait, why is there two of them? I was like, why is there two of them? God damn it. There's two of them for some reason. There. It'll probably pop in my mind here. Is just click on the media in Fusion. Fusion's not active. Nope, it'll work for now. Until I can actually figure it out a little bit or so, I do apologize. And again, I'm just so used. Okay, Fusion page as is. Okay. I assume this is Fusion page. Okay. I assume. Unless that's effects, and then this is pay, and this is it. Okay. Where do I need to search this? No, this is color grade tab. Okay, yeah, you see, you were on the correct one? Okay, gotcha. Yep, this is the one? Okay. Tool. It's not transform, it's, see those two nodes? Oh, in the middle. Okay. Yeah, I see them. Yeah, right here. Click the left one. Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Let me think here. Flow. I'll press, okay, oops, and press, okay, shift space. There we go. Okay, got it. Okay, I see now. Oh, hey, what's going on too, Potato? Welcome on in, too. Hope you're doing alright. I had an Easter egg. Okay, that's nice. Not the white dots? Okay. Oh, not the white... Yeah, okay. Nope. Okay. Okay, notes on the far left. Okay, I'm clicking on them. These notes on the far left here. Sorry. Click on the node, not the dots. Okay. Let me make sure this is enabled. Okay, that shift space. Okay, and then I remember you mentioned rectangle. I think that's a rectangle. And then is it just like regular SRC T or something, I believe? Or just regular RCT, just regular rectangle, I think. But I'm assuming that's what you're asking, right? Or I'm assuming this. Wait, why is it halved? Yeah, but I don't see anything on the screen. Press invert in controls. Okay. Sorry. I got you. Just enlarge it. Enlarge it. Why is it not enlarging? Give me a second. Oh boy, I am snapping necks. I don't even know why it's small. It wasn't like that. Wait, why is it small? It's not here. Here, let me... No.
Heavy after hour.
Like, that's... Sorry, it just got caught small for some reason. You have to enlarge it. Okay, give me a second. I'll, how do I enlarge this? Oh, okay, I see now. Okay, got it. Okay, now I understand now. Now I see what you're talking about. Okay, now I see what you're talking about. Okay, okay. Now I understand. Okay. Understood. Now I get it. Okay.
Heavy after hour. Hours.
Okay, I understand it now. Thanks. Thank you so much. I am so sorry about that. It's not that I'm like dumb or anything. It's just when I've never touched something like that too much or so. It's just I've never really messed with it, you know? At least I have an understanding now. Do this. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is like, I've done this enough, it's just, I'm so used to the, I'm so used to basically doing the same thing over and over again that I don't really go outside of my thing just because it doesn't seem to be like if it doesn't broke, don't fix kind of thing. And I never really thought about it, like, too much with the craziness with it. Where is my swipe? Let me get back to my thing that I was trying to find being a swipe. Well, it's not that I don't like it, it's just I don't have a reason at times to really go outside my comfort zone unless there's a specific thing for it. Because it's one of those things where it's also the fact, too, that imagine you putting a lot of effort in and it just, like, with how the YouTube algorithm is, you just can't, nobody sees it or anything. You know, because I've done, like, pieces of, like, actual, like, editing or so in the past that were, like, really good for what it is or so. And then immediately it's like when, nobody, you know, looked at it or anything. It just kind of felt like nobody cares for it. Fair. That is a fair point, yeah. Where's my... Oh, for God's sakes. Speed lines. There it is. Okay, I found it.
People in the...
I found it now. I was looking for it. It was underneath. It was literally called Swish and Swoop. Here, that's what it was. Welcome on in, Tony. Hope you're doing alright. And something like that, you just simply add an effect and adjust the slider. But if you put the effort in, it's easy. Yeah, that is true. And then, but personally, I feel like the rough edges look better than... Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I kind of like, I will be honest with you, I do kind of like accidentally cheat it a little bit too. Wait, why is there two of them? Sorry, I just realized there's two of them. Did I do something? So let me add this real quick. Why is there two of them for some reason? Did I do something wrong? I'm trying to figure out because there's two of them now. I'm trying to figure out why. I don't think I double stacked unless it's just like... Accidentally did something. Okay, zoom out a little bit. Like, there's nothing stacked on top of it, but for some reason it's like combined or something with this. So it's kind of weird. I wonder if I accidentally added, I don't know, there's a blue border on the time, but no clip above it. I've never seen it. Okay. Yeah, it's just like, for some reason, there's like a double... I wonder if I accidentally did something. Hang on a second. I didn't add anything. Trying to see. I didn't add anything in the line or something. Yeah, let me do that. I'll delete and re-add. Alright, where is it? Where'd that text go? There it is.
After hours?
Also, let me, before I forget, let me fix my, thing here. Turn that down a little bit. Okay. Alright. Try this again. Okay. Now, let me... Okay. Shift space. Rectangle. Add that. Let me... tighten this out. And then let me... Where was it? Corners. Okay, corners. There we go. Okay. Now let's try it. Okay, perfect. I fixed it. I think I know what it was. It's because I didn't have the node enable on the other side. So because that it did some sort of doubling, I think. That's what it was. Okay. That's probably what it was, is because I clicked on it and basically enabled the node on one side, and because that enabled 2 at once instead of 1. That's probably what it was. Alright. Okay, so let me do this. Okay.
Is that heavy after hours? Don't give people any ideas. Is that heavy after hours? Is that heavy after hours?
There we go. Okay, we got it.
Don't give people any ideas. Last thing I need to do is wake up one day and then for some reason someone points out, when did you get an account on the blue site? It's like, no, I've never had one. Wait, what do you mean? And it's literally someone just put it up there as a joke.
Okay, there we go. Alright. Got what I needed. So now let me go ahead and enable this right here. Also, I need to double make sure that there... Okay. And then what was the thing called? Okay, cool. Excellent. Now, we'll go ahead and... Oh, for God's sakes. Copy. There's a lot of extra stuff you could do, but it would cross the line into too much area. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. I have done that in the past. Like, I think it was like in 2019, I actually did it in the past where I went all out on stuff. And I can easily show that off. I can show it off. Once I get what I need done here, or so, short-wise and everything on my end, and then basically Terra's in, I will, I'll probably show that off before the end of stream and all that, too. So. Let me render this down real quick, and then I need to get the, other stuff. I know there's like a couple of extra things. Yep, don't mind me. I video edit it. Video is my nose, so I see a bit different. No, you're fine. Hey, it's all good. I mean, honestly, kudos to you to be able to do that. I personally am... I wish I could video edit as a job, but I'm already, like... I have a full-time job and everything. And it's already kind of like... I do edit for, like, other people, too. Like, specific... Only one person, being my friend Tara. And everything. It's not like the most like spectacular editing, but it's kind of like basic editing just to be able to make shorts for him for YouTube and TikTok and everything. I know in the future I need to improve a couple other different things here and there or so, piece-wise and everything. I mean, actually, funny enough, I know I did like a few things in the past. There's like pieces of it that I've done in the past I can easily share. But for the most part, again, kudos to you to be able to video edit as a job. I can't think outside the box at times just because, like, with how IRL and everything is. I wish I could, but I'm pretty kind of like booked with everything else. I do want to video edit as a job or be able to. It's just, it's kind of hard to, it's kind of hard to, you know, figure out what other people visualize, you know, when you make stuff for them. So, sometimes it's kind of hard. Which, yeah, that's true. I could do it as a side hustle. I think the only reason I haven't yet is just because I need to figure out pricing for it. Because here's the thing, too, and I'll let you know for the most part, I've been in the streaming landscape as well as content creation for about close to 9 years right now. Getting close to 9 years. It'll be in March of next year, where it'll be my 9th year of streaming and all that. So I've been around, and I've seen, you know, the landscape here and there. I just picked up editing. I picked up editing in, like, 2019, and basically was trying to, like, I guess, carve my own kind of way of editing a little bit here and there. So, and then I think over time or so, it was kind of like an in and out kind of thing, just because it's kind of hard to do stuff here and there, or kind of keep up with everything. All right, let me see this. Where's my other one? It's that. So, but I'll see what I can do. Again, I don't know what it would be like future-wise or so. Like, I would actually love to, like, in the future, I would love to be able to have, like, an editor or something. Especially for, like, making shorts or anything, while I focus on, like, long-form content. It's just, at the current moment, I don't really have the money to, do that. Just because I am balancing, you know, IRL stuff and everything. And it's one of those things, too, where it's like, you know, you gotta have a little bit of extra stuff on the side to be able to do it. Which, it might be just a balancing act, too. A little bit of a balancing act here and there. Let me do this. Oops. And then let me get this. And I gotta figure out exactly what was this one that I had. So I'm going down like all the different clips, Twitch clips one way. I can join your Discord if you want. If you need me in the future, I can give you a special discount. I appreciate it. I mean, hey, if it comes down to it or so, for the most part, I would actually be interested to be able to, like, you know, if you ever want to basically edit stuff or something, or just kind of like, you know, like learn some, I don't know if it'd help basically for you to be able to learn a little bit here and there together, but it wouldn't hurt just to be able to kind of like, you know, just kind of like have like kind of like, you know, kind of like having a person where basically you can study or kind of like edit together and just be able to kind of like learn from each other or so. What would you call that? It's not like a, you know, like not like Dragon Ball Z training partner or something, but just kind of like being able to kind of like get the best out of each other, just so that way you can actually improve on yourselves. That would be interesting to try. Yeah, I'd be down. I mean, because that way it'd be kind of like, you know, if I can learn from your side on how you edit, and then you can see from my side how I edit, and it's kind of like, you know, if there's like something I might know that you may not know, I can easily show it, and if there's something that you know that I might not know, you can show it. We'll have to figure out a time to be able to do that or so, because I will say that I do want to make it like every almost every Saturday night, just be able to edit or just kind of like just chatting, do a little bit of talking here and there. Do a little bit of talking, just talking about things while I'm just kind of like getting all the stuff ready for next week that I gotta schedule out for like YouTube and TikTok, you know, my end or all my friends' end. It's an idea, 100% an idea to try, but at least I'm learning stuff here. Yeah, true. Time zones could be a problem because are you let me take a guess here. Are you UK time? Yes, I kind of figure UK time. It's okay. Yeah, because I'll let you know, while it's like 5:25 over there, it's like 10:25 p.m. over here. But it's all good. I mean, we'll figure something out. We can figure something out and be able to kind of like get an idea on what to work with, you know? I mean, the thing is like, we're at least in communication, so that's at least a nice starting block, you know?
Wait a minute. Is that a Bloodborne character? Yes, it is.
Yes.
One second. Let me move this over just a little bit. Oh, I did the wrong one. This one. There we go. Just so I can get a better angle of this. All right.
Bloodborne character? Yes, it is.
Yes.
All right, Jackie, you know what to do. It's a Bloodborne.
It's Jane Bloodborne.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
It's Jane Bloodborne.
I know exactly what to do. Okay, I'll put this down here. And also let me also get you in here too. Just to help you out. Since you are here, let me give you a thing. There you go. Sure, what's up? Same as usual? Sure, yeah, I could do, what's up? Press A, B? Sure, okay. Press A, then B. I don't think that did anything. Oh! I get it now. Okay, never mind. I see it. I see what you're telling me. Okay, yep. Okay, understood.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Okay, I see why you said that. Okay, I'll remember that. A and B. Yeah, because I was so used to just doing things manually, just because of I don't know, just like doing things the hard way. All right, let me see here. I need to stretch this out. And then I need to bottom this down. How close was that?
Hey.
Okay. There we go. And then I need to do this. You can also select clip and click Control B if you don't have the switch tool. That's fair. That is fair. I'll need to remember that too. Like I'm definitely 100% taking all this in. Like it's just a matter of practice too. If I put practice makes perfect, and then I'll be able to pull this off. Let's see here. Does it have to be 75? Looks like it. Alright, just
Don't.
let's see here.
Yeah. Look, don't talk to me or my son ever again. Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Want another one? Press control and on your mouse. Okay, sure. Back. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, that actually comes in handy. Okay. Yeah, that comes in extreme handiness. Yeah, I'll 100% take that. That's a good one.
Again.
Second. We do this too. We do this. Actually, hang on a second. I have an idea just so that way I don't accidentally cut through this. That. I'm gonna have to... A little bit of a foolish idea, but I have an idea. I want to be able to do it where, because if you're curious exactly what I'm trying to do too, it's basically, actually, hold on a second. Let me check something real quickly. Just curious. I'm curious to see what this looks like.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Or my son ever again. Talk to me or my son ever again.
Actually,
Or my son ever again.
it's not that bad in the sense of like a drop or so. Not a bad thing. I was hoping it'd basically be a little bit smoother, and it has that or so, but I think it's also because of the fact that I'm trying to work with like a screen on top of a other screen for it. Here, I'll have to think about it while we kind of look for this.
Oh yeah, I do have a moon-related avatar. I have a
No,
lunar
don't put your son out to pasture. I saw that, Jackie. Why would you? Oh, that's even worse than I said that. That's even worse than I just said that.
No, look at this shit.
Memories broken.
I need to move this. I need to move this over a little bit. I think it would help if I move this over just a little bit. There you go. Because I want to be able to catch.
No, look at this shit.
Memories broken. Truth goes unspoken. I can't even feel my legs. Oh, God.
Oh, moon rabbit.
Yeah, it's a moon.
Like, I did not mean to attach bottle rockets to your son's wheelchair, okay? He just happened to take off on his own.
No, nothing crazy. I'm just kind of piecing together how I want to do this. I'm also just kind of like making sure that I have a little bit more spacing for this out. because that way it can kind of capture everything. Actually, here, I'm gonna move that back just a little bit, because that's getting closer to the chat box. Let's see.
You know what to do.
It's a Bloodborne.
It's a Bloodborne.
It's James Bloodborne.
Because I'll tell you
don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Because I'll tell you for the most part as well, usually I'm like in a hurry to get everything edited up as quick as I can because...
No, don't put your son out to pasture. I saw that, Jackie.
Because it's mostly because where I, time-wise or so...
That's even worse.
Time-wise or so, I gotta basically go to work at 7 in the morning. So I'm usually kind of like in a hurry to get everything done little by little.
I said that. That's even worse than I just said that.
No, look at this shit.
Memories broken, truth goes unspoken. I can't even feel my legs. Oh God.
Oh, moon rabbit.
Yeah, it's a moon.
Hey, I did not mean to attach bottle rockets to your son's wheelchair. Okay, he just happened to take off on his own.
Okay.
That.
Okay, I have an idea. Yeah, it does. Especially when, I don't think it... You know what's funny? It doesn't help the fact, too, that when you're also a streamer, too, like, you do other content and everything, not just editing or so, you also gotta try to find time in between to be able to do it, too. Which is always a balancing act, you know? Okay, I know what to do. Let me see here. Let me look through my folder here. Bingo, found it. I knew I kept that for some reason. All right, let's see here. Let me turn this down a little bit because this is going to be loud. This will be... Actually, no, I need to remove this. That. Normally, I would have the MP3 with this, but considering the fact that this was back then where I would just literally download the whole video just for something.
No.
I can't even feel my spoken. I can't even feel my...
There we go. Let me turn this down just a little bit so that way it doesn't blow people's ears out. Let's try it 12.
I can't even feel my legs. Spoken. I can't...
Did you do anything to hide the audio waves from the track? No, I didn't do anything. It's always been like that. If you're talking about this, no, I didn't do anything. It's literally, I know what you're talking about. Actually, funny that you mentioned that. I actually didn't, not off the top of my head, I did anything. I think I might have, but I could be wrong. Expand it farther from the left. Let's see. Whoa. Hey, Jackie. But no, I didn't do anything, not the top of my head as I'm thinking, but I may have done something. I could be wrong. Hold on a second. I'll double check and see. But what's going on, Jackie? If you grab the edge and borders, you can click and drag. To make the longer, shorter on the far left box. Okay. Trying to... Far left box. Oh, come on, you. I don't know why you don't want to scroll back a bit. Oh, well, that's why. This thing's open. Nope, dang it. Damn it. Oh boy. Thing is, for some reason, it does not want to have me grab this edge or so. So, but no, I got it further out and everything. Okay, let me go ahead and do this really quickly.
You could feel my legs. Oh God.
Oh, moon wrap.
Also, let me get the thing that I had. Yeah, I knew it had it in here. All right. Yeah, I wonder what I did. Yeah, I wonder if I did something. You know what's funny? In another file, it actually had the waves on it. I don't actually remember what I did to basically... I don't think I turned anything off. I think it was just the way it was. So, turn this down just a little bit. Who knows? Maybe I did something. You know, I'm going to be 100% honest with that one. Only view option. Oh, here we go. Display. And the audio track. Okay, there you go. Okay, got it. Yeah, I think it just took me a minute just to register in my own head here. Sorry about that. No, you're good. You're good. I got you. I appreciate it. Sorry about that. No, it just took me a minute to basically register in my own head what you meant. You meant that button right there, the timeline view options. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's a moon.
Hey, I did not mean to attach bottle rockets to your son's wheelchair, okay? He just happened to take off on his own.
There you go. Okay. This will work just fine. So this is 4 out of 6 I need. I will ask, how many videos do you normally do? Like, say, let's say within a week or so, while you're doing this as a job for video editing, if I can ask. Because personally, for me, it's like, since I have a full-time job or so, normally based on like simple edits I make for like shorts, I would basically only pump out like, it would be, if we're gonna go by like individual, you do 100 videos per week. Really? I'm not gonna ask how many clients you take. I was gonna say, I was about to ask how many clients you take, because holy hell, that's quite a lot. That is 100% a lot of them. So, where is it? Oh yeah. Let me see here. But no, you know, when it came down to it, or so, like, I can't, because I can only do, like, I think in a sense of shorts, I could do maybe 12 shorts in a week on the same day, because it's, like, simple edits or so, but I only started 3 weeks ago, and I've done a couple of free odd jobs of promotion, and have some, possible clients on the way. Okay, nice. I got you. I got you. Alright. Let's get this. get this. Alright. Let me get that. That's done. But I can edit a video in 2 or 3 days and short an hour or two. I gotcha. When it came to, like, normal videos or so, like, for example, if I was editing something for, like, say, my friend Tara, yeah, true, that depends on what's required, especially if it's, like, you know, how you edit stuff and everything, too. And how much you can do it or so. Like, for me, I probably, like, it takes me maybe, like, if I was editing something for Terra, it'd take me, like, maybe 3 or 4 hours if I already have an idea of what I want to do or so. If it's, like, something on my end, it takes maybe 6 or 7 hours, and I only say that just because of the fact that sometimes I may have to look over something and then kind of, like, decide on how can I make this funny in my own head. What can I make it funny, you know, with... So, but I can do motion graphics, sound design, color grading on top of it, cutting, making. I mean, that's perfect. I mean, you definitely got the basics down. I only know video editing and then making thumbnails for myself. Because for the record, I had nobody to help me, so I just kind of had to learn it on my own. And again, this was like all the way back when I started doing it. It was like in 2019. I do have a YouTube channel, by the way, which I have all the the internet's, especially if you're looking for resources for making things, it's on there. Especially if you don't know how to make it, like, or for it. I mean, never fail for... Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I never really do courses. I literally just, like, I just kind of learned on my own. Like, I literally watched somebody basically... If I didn't know what to make or so, I literally go to YouTube to find it. I literally would just go to YouTube and find it and then just kind of, like, mimic it. And then if I mimic it a couple of times, it'll basically stick with me.
I just had a thought. I just had a bad thought here. I just had a thought. I just had a bad thought here.
Yep, best way to go about it.
He's in the gritty. Yeah. Alright, wait, no, I got an idea. Just because I just want to make it, I just want to see how it is. Arbiter, you want to hear a joke? You want to hear a funny joke? Yeah. I'm bringing a joke back from the past here. I mean, you might know this joke. Have I ever told you what the definition of a cracker basket is?
What's the definition of a cracker basket?
3 white people in a hot air balloon.
Sanitary, sir.
I forgot he snorted to that.
With the opposite of Avatar. Snorting Avatar makes it so much better.
I know, that's why I wanted to make him laugh. That's even better.
God. Like... Yeah, it's a great pocket joke. I've had that joke since... Oh... I don't remember who told me that joke. That's the funny thing. I know someone told me this. But I had it in my back pocket since then. It's literally up there with the old joke I had where basically it's like, I keep my life open like a book. You know, I keep my life... sometimes I keep my life open like a book. And then somebody would ask you, okay, well, what's your security number? I said, I keep my life open like a book, not like a wallet. So... Not open like a wallet. It's like an old-ass joke. I remember. Most of what I have edited are mostly clips trains and Gmod and with train... yeah, I remember you telling me about that. I honestly don't think I need to edit anything. This is just too perfect for the way it is. Because literally, compared to... Actually, no. No. I know how to fix this. One second. Let me just do this. Let's see here.
Ever told you what You know, you want to hear a funny joke?
Yeah.
I'm bringing a joke back from the past here. I mean, you might know this joke.
Okay, well, funny enough, since I have the wave lines here, can't even speak wave lines here, I can easily just do a zoom in.
Three white people in a hot air balloon.
And what I'll do is I'll zoom in, just kind of get the bottom lines out. And then match the top. Me taking my best guess at this. There we go.
Whoever told you we do it?
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, cool. At least I can actually remember the coding for this. So let's see how this looks for what it is.
Yeah. I'm bringing a joke back from the past here. I mean, you might know this joke. Have I ever told you what the definition of a cracker basket is?
What's the definition of a cracker basket?
Three white people in a hot air balloon.
Sanitary, sir. I'm not familiar with that. With the opposite of Avatar.
Alright, I think that's perfect for what it is. I could add, like, something extra to it if I can think of it, but right now I think that's just perfect for what it is. It's a perfect clip. That's a perfect ass clip. I do have another Johnny Cash one in the works, even if I can get it back to it, but I do want to do other... No, I got you. I got you, Jackie. I will let you know, especially nowadays, since they keep messing with the YouTube algorithm, I would say be careful with that. Yeah, it's perfect enough, yeah. I don't think it needs anything crazy with it, that's the thing. Nothing like crazy or just like anything added text-wise or something. Because don't need to overdo it. Alright, let me grab the clip. Let me grab this clip text from my thing. And then... And then I need to do one more, and then we'll start doing some... we'll do terrorist stuff. Here's the thing. Terrorist stuff is going to be quick, because here's the thing about his ZZZ stuff, is I already made the video for it. All I'm doing is basically getting the clips for it out of the video I already made. So all I gotta do is just make, like, a justified zooms, and just kind of, like, cut them in half, like, you know, YouTube short style. That's it. I don't need to actually add anything text-related or anything in particular, because I already added everything into it. I just need to line it up so that way everyone can see it. It works that way. Because I kind of thought ahead, too, when it came down to, like, making stuff for him. Which, if you're curious what that is, it's all the way over here. Some of his stuff is right over here, for the most part. You don't have to do crazy edit, either subtitles or zoom in some types of pictures, memes, or VCs to keep people and their eyes engaged, their brain that doesn't turn off. That's fair. I think the only reason I haven't done any subtitle stuff is because I used to accidentally go overboard on subtitles when I used to make them. Like, literally, to give you an idea or so, because this was in the era when I started TikTok, I would literally subtitle everything that somebody said. It'd be on my end, or if, like, somebody's saying something in the back, I would have them, like, a different colored text in the back with an arrow pointing at them. Oh, trust me. I'm gonna let you know, you might want to tell that to pass me, because I manual subtitled everything. I can give you a... Here, just because I want to show it off, or so. Hang on a second, let me see if I can find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. I got you. Oh, trust me, you gotta understand, when it came to me editing, I did things the hard way. You know, you gotta understand, I did things the hard way. Let me find it here. I can go to YouTube here and get it. I gotta go all the way down here. I gotta go. Let's see here. Okay, this is an old video that I had. Here, I'll share it. Let me switch this over real quickly so that way you can see it. Alright, this is an old video I had in the past, by the way. For you to take in. Because what I did was, I edit everything tech-wise. Pretty much text subtitle-wise.
Oh, trust me, anything can be corrupted as long as...
Starts out simple, but then basically,
Okay, so... How do we deal with this guy?
Shiny Armor 1.
So, you're the radio demon. This person you mentioned on here is a TV demon. Do you have one for this thing called the internet?
Clearly you haven't been on it long enough.
It's called 4chan.
Technically, I mean, yeah, kind of, sort of. It's in the kind of, sort of category. Let's put it that way.
and literally I would also have the text follow any movement that was there. Like, I would manually do that. I would just manually do that because, yes. Oh yeah, trust me, this was long ago, and this was when I was just learning things on my own, by the way. That was simple for what it was. And, I literally would just manually do that. Alright, before I forget, I just want to make sure, oh, no, I have not. Okay, good thing I'm asking questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, no, okay, yeah, that's 5. Okay. I need one more. And what was that subscribe call to action? Oh yeah, trust me, that was during the time where basically I was told, hey, you might want to remind people that they need to subscribe to you. They never told me how to do. They never actually told me in what way do I have to remind people how to subscribe to them. So I literally just did that. I literally just kind of like did this whole ass editing thing where basically I made it look like it clicked on the button and then exploded. And then I basically cut it down to where it would fit and not, like, overlap anything. Yeah, and that was all one compound clip that I made for it. Again, this was, like, from that thing, that was, like, 2 years ago. No, not 2 years ago. Ooh, what was it? No, it wasn't 2 years ago. I know when I made that clip. That was 100% got to be in 2023. That had to be 2023 when I made that. Because, I was literally going I was hauling ass on just making nothing but, shorts, and I literally did everything manually. Because I guess if you want to classify it on hand, I wanted to be a very hard worker. But at the same time, I worked harder and not smarter. At that time. I could look back at it and laugh, but at the same time, it's one of those things where literally I did everything just for what it was. So, alright, now let me add one more clip, and then we'll get terrorist stuff, which is all the way over there to the right. Yeah, it's just back then, I had time to be able to do all that, because I used to do, like, three shorts of those subtitles, like, a week. I would do that. And then, I think I got extremely busy IRL or so, or at certain moments, I was just getting a bit burnt out from just doing the same, like, subtitles, because I wasn't expanding. Like, mentally speaking, I was not expanding on the next thing I wanted to do here and there, so... where did my, clip go? I gotta find... Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I know. But the thing, too, was, like, when I get a chance, like, I'll give you an idea how crazy I could have gotten with what I did. And, there was a moment where, this was a long time ago. Really a long time ago. I can look at it and laugh at it just because I don't have to think about it too much. But literally, there was a old-ass clip that I did where, I literally, I had a vision for something at the start, and then I literally over-edited it. Or so. But it was, like, very choppy and clunky. Yep. Yeah, sometimes a little simplicity works, you know? But I think the fact, too, was I was getting way too relaxed. Alright, let me see this here.
Pause again. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna...
Actually, I remember what this was. Let me move this back a little bit. I remember what this was.
I'm about to do some crazy shenanigans here. Give me a second. Let me see this.
You take the moon, and you take the moon. You take the moon, and you take the moon.
You take the moon, and then you take this planet, and then you take the moon back, and then you take this planet, and then you bring it back, and then you bring it forward, and then you mess with the galaxy, and then cause the Big Bang. All right.
Yeah. Me trying to me doing my own version of improving on that one, or the craziness for it. I think I have an idea what I can add to this. I could add like a zoom in, a little zoom in an effect to keep people's mind engaged. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think I need to zoom in because with how much that planet goes back and forth or so, I might just like I could add like a. Oh, well, I could add like a no, not animation, animated speed. No, I don't think I can actually get away with that too. I was gonna take like, because I know my friend Emmy in the background was making a, I think it was like, it was like Royal Gumball song or something. Because I recognize, I just can't think of the name of it. But literally, I could, if I could only found an instrumental of it, I literally just added it towards whatever I was doing. But either way, it'll be all right. I think for what it is, or so. I think it will be all right for what it is, because it's just kind of like the perfect angle just for the zoom in up and down and forth or so, just because I was messing with the planet. Is the best way I could think. Oh, before I forget, have you noticed YouTube's algorithm's been messed with again because they changed it now? Where anybody who clicks on a video, it'll automatically become a view. So because of that, yeah, there's already enough movement with the moon. Yeah, there's already enough movement with the moon. I don't need to basically go full-on nuttiness with it. But no, they did something with the algorithm that I noticed where it feels like, I say that, but it kind of feels like it's a little harder to basically get people to look at shorts, but it's harder for shorts to be shown from what I've seen. But it's I've just noticed that on my end for the most part. I could be 100% wrong. Maybe they just kind of like actually filtered it where it was just a little bit weird. But it'd be what it be. Okay, that Earth world that... Oh, yeah, that's right. You have a... What is it? You have a phobia. I can't remember what it is. Where you can't... You don't like big things or something like that. Or things getting close to you. Don't you, Jackie? If I remember correctly? algorithm for the shorts probably has had enough time to be trained, and it has adjust just instead of only pushing them. That's probably what it is. I feel like it's been trained enough where it's not going to be pushing every short you have. And I say that specifically just because of the fact that, actually, since I already got this done, I'm going to leave this here just for it. And then, let me see here. Alright, let me grab this too, because I am basically... Hold on a second. Okay, let me do this. Also, let me cut this out real quick. Because what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this, because this is the last bit of footage from his ZZZ stuff, and kind of like rearrange that, because I don't need to do anything crazy with it. And then I need to, let me add the other video that's in here, because that way I can get, like, I think there's at least 3 in that one, and then there's 3 in the other one that I made for him, for the most part. Let me see here. Okay, oh, okay, so it's the motion, that's what it is. I can't think of the name of it, because I almost thought it was something else. I was trying to think of what it was. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna move this over right here. Do you know the Minions mean? Yeah, tonight we steal the moon. Yeah, I remember it. I also remember the meme. You ever seen that meme where it's like, this guy goes, "Minions, tonight we ruined my brother's date!" And literally all of them just showed up and started shooting him with Nerf balls. Him and his date. I don't know, it could be a good integration of the moon. Yeah, true. That's a fair point.
Plant. You take the moon back. You take the moon.
Actually, that's actually perfect right in the thing for it. Give me a second. I'm gonna find... Let me do a little Google... Not a Google search. Do a YouTube search.
Minions! Tonight, we steal the moon!
Okay. I'll take that. Let me go and go... Yeah, go for it. Motion sickness. Okay, that's what it is. What do we do? Actually, hold on a second. I have an idea. I have a funny idea. Let me get this. Yeah, we'll make it happen. I have an idea. Ooh, nope. Ah, whoops. I see what I did. Yep, I did it again. Yeah, I know. My bad. My bad. It was instinct. I gotta remember it was... I gotta remember it was that. My bad. Yeah, and then A and B. A and B. Yeah, trust me. Trust me. I've got to rewrite a lot of things. Like sometimes it's kind of hard to do that at times, you know. Okay. No, I got you, Jackie. Alright, let me do this. I have a thought. Hear me out. It's a dumb thought, but it's a thought. Let me do this. Let me turn this down just a little bit.
Minion! Minions! Tonight, we steal the moon!
Alright, that's a little big for what it is. So, here's my thought. Here's my thought. What I was gonna do is, I'm gonna take this. I'll take this. I'm gonna move that. There, let me... I'm gonna grab this really quickly, because I'm gonna see... Because I have a thought. I have a thought. This is gonna be a... This is an idea. Because what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have the clip itself loop a bit. Fair. That's a fair point, yeah. Oops. Let me, oh, there we go.
Tonight, we steal the moon!
Oh, also, before I do anything else, I want to cut that really quickly because I want to make sure that's lined up. Oops, I forgot. Oh, come on, you. I have an interesting idea, but I want to make sure this is correct. Is it? Oh, any reason? Oh, it's because I have it as a window capture. So the reason it's like that is because it's a window capture. Make it easier because that way you guys don't see my taskbar, or if I accidentally switch over to something like say like where my files or anything, it doesn't pop up on screen. So it's focused on the DaVinci. It's only focused on like the screen in general, what you're looking at. Could you expand the timeline like what you did with the audio, but the whole thing is so it's easier to work with multi-layers? Yeah, I can. Let me check. Display stack timeline. I think everything's expanded out. Thumbnail, viewer, background. Film strip, thumbnail. I think everything's kind of expanded out. Oh, that's right. You can't see it on my end. That's right. You won't be able to see it. Oh, I know why. Okay. Got that. I have to... There, I'm gonna have to move that back just a little bit. Alright, come on now. Ooh, this is... hold on a second. I might have to... Just because I'm having a hard time seeing my thing here. Hold on a second. Let me pull this... There we go. If I pull that up, that actually would be a lot better, too. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Just so we can at least, it's gonna be a weird thing to do, but I'm only doing this just because that way it's expanded out a little bit. Go. And I'm gonna move this up. Oh, whoops. I forgot to... I'm missing something here. Yeah, you always figure it out as I'm about to see. Yeah, I'm a little bit. You can also move it in one layer above, overlap it with the clip a few seconds, and then keyframe the opaque to make it look more natural. Yeah, that's true. That's a fair point. Hold on a second. I need to figure something out here because something's amiss. Ooh, something's amiss here. Ooh. Where's the nameplate? Oh boy. Well, we got something wrong here. Okay, it's there. Just not showing.
We mess with.
Hmm. Hold on a second. Let me do this. I'm gonna delete that. Before I fix what this is, I made a mistake. I gotta find it. Ooh, boy. Actually, I might have to... That did something. I need to figure out what it did. I gotta... I think I broke my thing. Fair. It might be covered something. I don't see anything covering it. Oh boy. Nothing was covering it, so oh boy. Press F. Control F. Oh. Oh, that ain't it. Control F. Nope. Yeah, I think I've lost my, I think I lost my thing. I think I lost my compound clip. Where... I know I put it in here. Not to worry, all I gotta do is just, like, redrag the other one on it. Well, not to redrag it, but just, There it is, I found it. Okay. Oh. Well, no wonder. Okay, I can conclude I'm an idiot. I can conclude I'm an idiot. Just because it was right there, it's just, my thing was not showing it. Alright. You know how that goes. Yeah, live and learn. Live and learn. Alright. Let me copy this. The things we do for a meme, you know? Things we do. Alright. And then I'm going to take this. I'm going to move this. Okay. All right. Go. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna move that. Go. Complete selection. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drag it there first, because I'm not doing the magic yet until I can get this lined up. Go. And what I'm going to do is grab this. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, I figured it was going to do that. All right. A, B, A, B. I'm learning. A, B, A, B.
We steal the moon!
Okay, and then I just need to do the zoom in here. Yeah, I'm gonna take a drink here. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Okay. You do this. What we're gonna do... Okay, that's not it. We need to do this. Because I need to focus on the moon. I'm just going to focus right on the moon. Just so we can make sure that's correct too. I'm going to do the same thing. I should have done this before, but Actually, you know what I'm saying? I'm stupid. I can just do this. Okay. Okay, let me do this. Oh, peg.
Tonight, we steal the moon!
You take the moon, and you take
There we go. There we go. Got what I was looking for. Alright, let me play this back really quickly.
Hold on a second. All right, you know what? I'm about to do some crazy shenanigans here.
The thing is, too, is like with how black the background is, as long as the moon doesn't like.
Tonight, we steal the moon!
You take the moon, and you
Oh yeah,
take
there we
the
go.
moon. You take the moon, and you take the moon.
You take the moon, and then you take this planet, and then you take the moon back, and then you take the.
Start. Okay, and decrease. Okay, 100%, and only decreasing when he says moon. Fair. That's a fair assessment.
Tonight, we steal the moon!
That's a fair idea, because I actually didn't think about that. Let me try this.
Tonight, we steal the moon!
You take the moon, and you take the moon. You take the moon, and you take the moon.
You take the moon, and then you take this planet, and then you take the moon back, and then you take this planet, and then you bring it back, and then you bring it forward, and then you mess with the galaxy, and then cause the Big Bang. All right.
Okay, cool. I think that works. I think that works pretty well. I think that works well. That's a nice idea here. Hold on, so before I do anything else, I see something down here. What was that? Is that okay? Is that the audio? Hold on a second. What is this? Let's see this.
Hold on a second.
Okay. Sorry, I just got confused because I saw that piece of audio that was laying right there, and then I realized, oh, it's the thing. All right. I'll mark that. Clap your hands if you can see this. Why clap when I can literally just tell you I see you? I don't need to clap when I can literally see you. I see you, East Mix. You know who else can see you? The stream. Where? Left hand side. Right there. We all see you. We all see you. Alright, so I'm making sure that this is correct before, yep. Okay, make sure that's lined up. Okay. Okay, we're gonna replace that. Render it, and then I will go... Who? Who? There's no one here. For the record, I just want to let you know, for the record, if you're wondering or so, the reason I streamed I don't know what's going on over there either. For the record, for the most part, if you're wondering, I also stream to YouTube because that way all my VODs are going to be archived there. Because since Twitch has a 100-hour limitation, I basically would be easier just for me to basically save everything over there as an archive. So that way, easier to look at, go look back or so, in case anything happens. So it's on my main channel. On the main channel. Alright. So, with that, that's done. Alright, now, I'm going to leave that alone. Actually, oh, I almost forgot. I'm going to leave that alone. We're going to go and have a look at Terra's stuff real quickly, because I know exactly what to do. I know what to do. And I'm also keeping an eye on the time because it's about to be midnight here soon for me. When that happens, I will... I'm gonna have to call it because, like I said, I'll need to get some rest and everything, which I will post. It's only 6 a.m. It'll be 6 a.m. for you, but for me personally, it'll be midnight. And unfortunately, I have to sleep because I got to get up early in the morning to go do work. So...
I think it's the boss rush. Boss rush.
Oh, yeah. I know which one this is. If I get enough clips of the, I might put in the whole... Yeah, that sounds like a nice idea there, Jackie. I mean, I'll never tell you. I will let you know. I will never tell you to basically not do it. If it's like an editing idea or something, go for it.
I think it's the boss rush. Boss rush. Hey, boss. Give me the pussy, boss. Boss.
Alright. Yeah, this is going to be a simple edit, just because, again... I've done, like, other edits, too. Like, again, I'm doing this for my friend Tara, just because, he doesn't have time to be able to edit stuff here and there or so, and I am just helping him out or so. Alright, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna increase the size of this. Because I'm getting this, like, TikTok formatted. So I can actually think of something else, too. Which, usually it just... You know how it happens where you be doing something, and then immediately it just kind of, like, you get an idea, it's like, damn, I should have thought of that. It's kind of like the same thing with, like, what I do editing-wise, like, for TikToks or anything, or YouTubes. Sometimes it takes, like, an outside perspective to kind of give you a different idea of what you want to do, too.
Hey, boss rush.
I remember my key. I remembered my key. Look at me. I'm learning to the highest degree. I almost did it again, but it's okay. A and B. Look at me now. Alright. Let's see here. I'm gonna do that. Do that. I'm gonna do that, because that way I get that correctly. And I'm going to... Similar to what I did before. You know, just for the sake of it here. Shark right there. Blur that, and then,
Give me the pussy, boss.
yeah.
Hey, boss. Give me the pussy, boss.
There we go. Something simple. For that. Again, it starts out simple, and then when you get an idea or something, it'll pop in your mind. You do this. Alright, let's mark that. I'm gonna do this. And then I'll probably just call it hey boss. No, hey boss. Yeah, sometimes you want to go crazy when it's like the right chemistry for it. I mean, I'll give you an example. Like, literally, that clip there, just because I heard him say that, immediately I decided to put the pink guy running across the screen for the full video that he had. And I just literally just had that, just him running across the screen and everything while he just constantly talked. Just, it was something simple. Like, it didn't mean crazy. I'll just do suddenly pink guy. We'll do suddenly pink guy. Oh yeah, before I forget, I need to post the thing I had. I am reminded. I mean, I gotta post. I forget. I made. I made 2 thumbnails before I started editing or so. Alright. So. While that's done, because I also work GIMP as well. It's not like the greatest piece of art or so, but at least it's good for like thumbnails for like YouTube or like specifically YouTube or stuff. Or if I need to, if I don't have time to make a stream poster, I would just basically use the thumbnail and basically promote it on like TikTok, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky. Yeah, GIMP. Not that GIMP. Not that one. Not that GIMP. You know what's hilarious? You know what's funny? I actually know somebody who actually has the internet name GIMP. I don't know. And there's a reason why they had that. It was because they were in a wheelchair, so they called themselves that. I don't know. You know, I don't make them. It just goes. That's an OG name. Oh, that's an OG name. Yeah. I mean, I use it for thumbnail making. I literally use it just for like making my thumbnails or posters for like streaming. All right. Since this is done, I'll delete this piece. Hey, Tara, welcome on in. I just got done making the first of your clips, so I'm working on it on hand here. Howdy, howdy, buddy. But yeah, I'm basically making your clips right now. I already made like 2 thumbnails, 1 stream schedule. I just met Phil. I'm trying to make sure I'm saying this correctly. Flylass. I'm making sure I'm saying that correctly because I could be 100% wrong saying it. But yeah, Flylass. I met him, and he was showing me some different like techniques and everything for DaVinci. He's a pretty nice individual. I'm learning a lot, especially be A B, or just literally control and then the wheel. I'm learning a lot. Am I saying it wrong? Phil, is it just Philass? I hope I will let you know I am dyslexic. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm dyslexic, so I mispronounce a lot of things here and there. I trust me, if you give me a name, I need to hear it enough times and then I'll say it correctly. I'm not doing it on purpose, I'm literally that kind of like almost bad at it. That's on me, though. I do apologize. It's like saying Thai, I guess. Like, okay, Thai, okay. Thai-lass. Thai-lass. There you go. Thank you. Thai-lass. 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 I'm learning. I am learning. Folks, I'm learning. I am learning as the best as I can. It's just, you know, sometimes it's not always the greatest. It's just, it's there. The effort's there. You know, it's just sometimes I need somebody hold my hand to lead me to it. Ty-lass. There you go. Alright. Ty-lass, Ty-lass, Ty-lass. Thank you, Ty-lass. Alright. Alright, let me get this. So I need about 5 more clips here. And then if it comes down to it, if I can't get 5 out of the one I have, I will make it out of the other ones I have here, too.
Whip his ass. Hiya! The safe word is banana.
My safe word is pineapple juice.
Oh yeah, I forgot I made that. I forgot I made that joke. I forgot I made that joke on hand. If you ever seen that clip here. It's like an old ass clip of literally somebody basically getting pulled over and just literally just memes the hell out of the police. Alright. Alright, let me see here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unbuckle that. I'm gonna copy this. Actually, I don't need that. I need this. Okay. Then just gotta do this correctly, and we're good to go. Make sure I'm zoomed in on the shark. Shark. There's always like a safer way to do this, but it's like, you know, doing it to it. Alright. Ooh, I have an idea. I have a thought. It's just a simple sound effect, but let me see here.
Whip his ass.
It's right there. It's right there. I'm thinking of, like, I need to find the sound effect for the whip. And just kind of like, let me see here. Now, if I just basically take that and just kind of like, if I speed it up a little bit, I could basically just be like, speed up a bit, and then the last thing would be the actual whip. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking here just because I had an idea with this. Alright, Tylas. Alright, okay. Alright. Then, what I'll probably do is, I'll get this, and then once I do, get one more clip. Yeah, it would work out nicely. It's a nice idea, and then the other bit or so that you see at the end, what I'll do is do the exact same thing where I did before, where it's like one screen, but basically it's zoomed in a bit closer, and then in the background is the same screen, but it's blurred out, just to add the effect that, you know, it's... I don't know what kind of effect it is, but it's something. It's an ID effect. I say ID effect, but there's a word for it. It's just right now, it's not in my mind. An ID effect. Yeah, that works. Simple. It's simple like that. You know, it's just a simple thing. Alright, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna decrease the sound to it a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna copy this. Here's what I'm gonna do. Paste this. Then I'm going to speed it up. Speed up just a little bit.
Whip his ass.
Might need to speed up just a little bit more. Could be over in a minute. Ooh. Actually, here, we'll do this. Because I'm probably going to do, like, 5 of these and then one big one. It's like... Actually... Ooh, that's not even fast enough. Ooh. Also, let me turn this down, because I got, That's, I've got Octopath Traveler music in the background. Actually, hold on a second. I know what to do. I need to speed it up. Speed it up just a little bit more. Oh. There we go. There's the speed change. I have an idea. We're gonna build a staircase. We just need like a 5-hit staircase and then a big one. That's what I'm thinking. Then again, this is gonna be based on the damage output that was done in the moment. So let's see this. And then one big whip right there. Okay, yeah, that works. And where is the speed? Okay, no, it's normal. Okay. Okay, and then I'll just do 10. Alright, let's see here. Nice, that works.
Yeah.
That actually works.
Whip his ass. Yeah.
Perfect idea there. Alright, now, let me get this one here. I need to play Octopath Traveler again. I played Octopath Traveler in the past. I was debating on if I can ever find time to basically play Octopath Traveler, I was debating on if I can actually, if I wanted to play Octopath Traveler, Octopath Traveler 2 in the future. I'm debating on it, because it's one of those things where I need to find, again, you gotta find time or so. Can you, okay, on the that last video, can you drop a reverb on the last whip? Okay, sure, I can. Let me see here. Oh, actually, now that you mention that, hold on a second, audio. Let's try a reverb. Yep. Okay. Ooh, alright. Oh boy. Alright. I'm looking at this like somebody trying to fly a plane for the first time. Alright. What are we looking at? Or just kind of leave it as it is, just reverb-wise. Make the room smaller. Alright. Room smaller, okay. Right about here or so? And the time increased. Okay. Room smaller, time increased. You got it. Oh, you can't see it from your side? Okay, you're good. You're good. Here, I got you. Here, I got you. So you can see it from my end here. Ooh, actually, you won't be able to. Actually, no. I have an idea. Let's try this. There you go. Now you can see it. I just had to click on it. Alright. So, and the reboot time, and the read time increased. Alright. Okay. Read time max. You got it. There we go. Maxed out. Then the room's smaller up here. So, room size 60. You got it. Room size 64, okay. And make it a square, though. Okay, got it. Let's see here. Trying to make it a square. As much as you can. Alright. Let's see here. I just gotta try to time it just right to make it square. There we go. There we go. Got it square as can be. Alright. Alright. Okay. Looking good. Anything else with this? Because again, this is a whole new territory I'm messing with now. No, reduce the sound a bit from the clip. Okay. Alright, reduce the sound a bit for the clip. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me... I'm gonna have to... Oops, here, actually, let me... If I exit out of that, and then... There we go. Let's try that. I had it at 10, let's try it. Yeah, it was at 10. It was at a negative 10 for the most part. But here, just in case. Okay, got it. Let's see here. Before I do anything else, let me put this back. Oops. Let me put this back. There we go. Okay, let's see what this.
Hiya. Hi.
Doesn't sound too loud, so that's the nice part. Doesn't sound too loud here, so...
Hiya. The safe word has been...
Let me go ahead and do... I don't... So it's not gonna, like, hurt anybody's ears just hearing it, so that's the key thing. I think it sounds good. You could increase this room size if you wanted to echo a bit more. Okay. Let me... Okay, increase the room size a little bit. Alright. Here, let me... Huh, that's weird. Doesn't seem to... Oh, What is... Okay, here, let's do, here. I'm gonna keep 64 in mind, but I'm gonna do 90 really quickly, see how this sounds. Get that. I think I need to, I think I need to open that, menu up again. Oh, and just the length and height to change. Okay, got it. I think I might need to open that menu up again just so I can be able to do this, because for some reason it doesn't want to do it here yet. Okay, now I understand. I understand now. Let's try this real quick.
Hiya. Yeah.
Then what I'll do is for the audio, just so that way it can kind of decrease. Oops. Have it decrease. Nope, that's a big spike. Just a little bit. So that way, I'll just kind of... There we go. Because that way, as it decreases a little bit here, what I'll probably do is move it out just a little bit. There we go, yeah. If you hover over the audio, you can notice 2 markers on the top corner. Oh yeah, that's fair. That is a fair point. You bring up a good point. I immediately forgot about that. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's a fair point. I used to do that, and you can use the middle dot to adjust the spin. Okay, gotcha. Actually, no, wrong dot, but yeah, I get it now.
Yeah.
That one's for the ease out. Okay, got it. Alright, cool. I understand now. Alright, let me do one last thing, because it is midnight. What I will do is, I'm gonna... get this. Get this, I'm gonna grab this. Increase this. Where's my effect? Oh yeah, my effects. I forgot. There it is. Okay. Almost forgot. I almost forgot.
The safe word is banana.
My safe word is pineapple juice.
Let's do this.
Word is banana.
My safe word.
Actually, might have to. Right about here, we'll have to do it.
The safe word is banana.
My safe word is pineapple juice.
Okay. So. Actually, no. I have an idea. I've done this before. I just remembered it. We're gonna ease this out just a little bit. We're gonna do this. Have Terra talk, and then we're gonna basically cut right to the thing.
Word is banana.
Then...
And if there is
there you go.
the safe word is banana.
My safe word is pineapple juice.
There you go. Okay. There we go. Now let's play this back, just so we can know this is good. Oh, wait. Good thing I'm noticing this. Because I just now realized, too, I didn't have this stretched out enough. Good thing I noticed that now. That's why I made sure to look at my stuff here. Because I noticed there was a clipping right up top there because I was zoomed out too much.
Whip his ass. Yeah. The safe word is banana.
My safe word is pineapple juice.
There we go. There we go. Alright. I'm learning a lot. I've learned a lot tonight. That's for sure. So... I'm learning a lot. For all things considered, I've learned a little bit here and there, as well as stuff to be able to take in and just kind of improve too. Because again, I will be honest with you, it was one of those things where I haven't really thought about. I haven't thought about it too much. I'll just do whip it good. But now I'm learning. Glad I stumbled here. I had a lot of fun, had a wonderful night. If any of your friends need an editor, then give me your name and I'll give them a special discount. Not a problem. 100% keep you in mind, Tylass. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And yeah, if I have any editing yeah, I will 100% hit you up. Like 100% I'll do that or so. So, trust me, I've got I'll learn as it goes, but yeah, I will 100% definitely hit you up. But I will say this too. Hold on a second. Did it do it? Oh! Did I forget my mix it up? Oh my god, I did. And for the record, I have a bunch of mix-ups for the most part. I immediately forgot to turn it on. I had my media player. Whoops. It's a night. It's fine. It'd be a crazy night, regardless. Here and there. So I will say this. I will say this too. Well, that works. Well, that works too. At least that works. The sound alerts work. So I will say this. For those who are watching, for those who stuck around, for those who are with me, whether you're lurking, chilling, or just having a nice, fun time for this late night into Sunday morning, or already Sunday morning for you guys, still Saturday night, wherever you are, thank you all so much. I appreciate you guys coming as well as for everybody to be here, just having a nice, fun time. In addition, I will say this too, if you guys are interested, feel free to join the community server that I have, being the Grand Forge. I do a lot of different things in here. Besides just editing my own stuff or so, I also do some game stuff too, because we do, unfortunately that ain't gonna work, Jackie, because I forgot my mix it up. Sorry, buddy. Don't worry, I'll make it up to you next time. But I will say this too, as well as if you guys ever want to or so, and you want to catch more of my streams or so, be it like whether you are on Twitch or YouTube, feel free to basically give me a follow or subscribe. Because yeah, I will, I do a lot more stuff here and there too. A little bit here and there or so. And yeah, be all good for what it is. So, I will say this too, before we head off, let me check, is there anybody even on this late? I gotta see this. Is there anybody even on this late? Do I have anybody on here that's late? Oh, well, my friend Nika's on. How about we go say hello to Nika, guys, if you don't mind. Nika, who is doing Zenless Zone Zero, if you guys don't mind. See how they're doing and see what's happening over there. Here and there. So, I'll say this too. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna catch you guys. You have a raid? You have a raid copy and paste? Sure, I do. Sure, I have a raid here. Yeah, basically there should be a thing right down there in the tab that'll basically lead you to it. But, should be for the most part, Tylass. But, once again, I'll say this. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll let you guys know what my stream schedule... Well, actually, you know what my stream schedule is, but I'll post it Monday for you guys to check it out and everything else. Till then, y'all take care. Have a wonderful night. I will see you guys... I'll see you guys Tuesday. Because, like I said, if I'm going to be doing something on Wednesday, I don't think I need to be doing anything on Monday. So, but yeah, take care, everybody. Have a wonderful night. See you guys this coming week. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.